Blockbuster director Peter Jackson says Harvey Weinstein told him to blacklist actresses Ashley Judd and Mira Sorvino. Sorvino recently told The Hollywood Reporter that she couldn't say for certain that her career was impacted after she refused Weinstein's advances when she was a young actress on the verge of stardom, but now she knows. Jackson addressed the Weinstein scandal in a new interview with New Zealand's Stuff. The director says that he was told by Weinstein's company not to hire Sorvino and Judd. Judd had also rejected Weinstein's sexual advances in a Beverly Hills hotel room around the same time. Jackson said, "I recall Miramax telling us they were a nightmare to work with, and we should avoid them at all costs. This was probably in 1998. He added, "At the time, we had no reason to question what these guys were telling us, but in hindsight, I realized that this was very likely the Miramax smear campaign in full swing." Jackson and Weinstein were in business together when Jackson was planning what would become the massively successful Lord of the Rings franchise. The film was originally slated to be a Miramax picture, but according to Jackson, he and Weinstein had a falling out over the number of installments Jackson intended to make, so he took his project to New Line. Weinstein and his brother, Bob Weinstein, both have executive producer credits on all 3 Lord of the Rings films. Jackson told the publication, "I now suspect we were fed false information about both of these talented women, and as a direct result, their names were removed from our casting list." Jackson's statements immediately struck a nerve, not only with Judd and Sorvino, but with women who've experienced similar harassment in the workplace. A through line of nearly every single story is the lingering fear of losing career opportunities, or simply losing a stable job. Jackson's quotes elicited an emotional response from Sorvino. She wrote on Twitter, "Just seeing this after I awoke, I burst out crying. There it is, confirmation that Harvey Weinstein derailed my career, something I suspected but was unsure. Thank you, Peter Jackson, for being honest. I'm just heartsick." As for Judd, she confirmed that she recalled the Lord of the Rings situation, writing, "I remember this well." However, Weinstein denied all of Jackson's allegations in a lengthy statement sent to media outlets Friday morning by his rep. The statement said that both women were considered for other Weinstein projects, and Weinstein asserts that as an executive producer, he had no input on casting for Lord of the Rings. Jackson says that following his experience with Weinstein on Lord of the Rings, he elected to avoid working with him and his brother. He told New Zealand Stuff, "My experience when Miramax controlled the Lord of the Rings before New Line took over production of the film was of Weinstein and his brother behaving like second-rate mafia bullies. They weren't the type of guys I wanted to work with, so I haven't." He added, "Movie making is much more fun when you work with nice people." For more on this story, go to THR.com. For The Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Tiffany Taylor.